So this is Camp 303, and it's in Restoule Bay, I believe. So it was this option or 302, and I'll show you that on the way out. This one, nice views, not the best spot to put a tent, as you'll see by the photo, but reasonable. Landing isn't too bad. So this is what I picked over the other site, which is around the corner, and I'll show you that in a minute. So this would be campsite 302, and still an alright site. It's not horrible for the area. I think you'd have to set your tent here though, which is really close to the fire. It does have a really good landing. That's pretty nice. But then, as we get out here, hopefully you can see it with the sun being up. So this is what I was looking at, and this made my choice last night. I did not want to camp across from that because who knows how loud that was going to be. So, and I did hear either a generator or a lawnmower or something with a small engine running for probably an hour yesterday. So I'm glad I was on the other site, and I'm sure it was a quieter noise being on the other side of this island. So. Right. So I'm going up the Restoule River this morning, and I've come across these rapids after the portage this morning. They're nice and small, easy to go down. I'm gonna try and go up them, and then up the road a little bit, or up the river a little bit. I say road because there's a bridge over us. You may or may not be able to see that too clearly, but there's another set of small rapids up there, and I'm going to try and go up those too in the canoe using the poling method. So I'm going to see how that goes. Hope for the best. If not, then I'll just have to get out and go around them. So poling up didn't work. I also tried to paddle up the first one. Didn't work. The water gets too shallow, and then trying to pole, well, there's only smooth rock to pole against. So after 3 tries, I gave up. I got the canoe pretty soaked. I actually already took out some of the water out of the bottom. But yeah, everything in the back's was pretty soaked. So what I decided to do was just walk it up. So I got out and I just pulled it up the water. This one up here was a little bit harder, right? But it went. Means I didn't have to unload everything. And this is nice and calm. Nice spot to rest, take out a little bit of the water. And then, yeah, continue on with the river. So this is the last portage of the trip, and I've actually decided not to stay at the site I booked, which was 27. I'm gonna go ahead and try and stay at number 15 instead of 27, and then it'll be a short paddle out tomorrow morning. Even if I make the van tonight, there's no way I'd have energy to drive home. I'd be afraid I'd fall asleep behind the wheel. So if 15 is taken, which is a small possibility but doubtful, then I could always get back to the van or stay at 12. But if I get back to the van, I can just load everything up, sleep in the van, make a tea in the morning, and head out in the morning. So either way, I'll be heading out a little bit sooner than I was planning on, which is a good thing. So, alright, so let's see how this goes. Okay, so I have reached site 15. It's got a nice bear box so I don't have to hang tonight. And I'll find somewhere to pitch the tent, even if it's on the rock up here. That'd be fine by me. Right now I am exhausted. So, but it also looks like there's nobody coming for sure. So I'm happy with my choice. I passed 18 on the way to get here, and I wasn't pleased with it. So yeah, this'll do for the night. Maybe put the tent there. That's not too bad. Fire, we have some dead wood around, and still have a little bit of sun for a swim. So I think I'm gonna hang up my sleeping bag, dry it out a bit, and then go for a swim. Then deal with everything else. All right, have a good night, guys. This is the last sunrise of the trip. It's about 6:55. Oh, it'd be so nice to go home, see my family, maybe not paddle for a bit. My shoulders are aching, that's for sure. I haven't slept well the last couple nights just because of how much I've paddled, and my shoulders have been screaming at me at night, so yeah, just gonna enjoy this last sunrise and start the journey back to the van.